Hello, my name is Sarah Larkin. This video will look at subtraction on the Cranmer abacus using the rule of 50 and double zero. Let's begin by looking at the rule of 50. This is going to apply whenever you are on a column. You're trying to move a bead away from the counting bar in that column, but there are none to move. You need to apply that rule of zero then. But in the rod to the left, there are no 1 beads either. So the next bead you can subtract or move away from that counting bar is the 5 bead in that next column. So it's kind of like subtracting from 50. We would have to move that 5 bead away. Anytime we move a 5 bead away, we return the 4 below it. And we would also have to return the 9 in our current column. Now let's think about why that is. Notice that I have 49 currently on the abacus, which actually is 1 less than 50. So what I actually had on my abacus was 50. To go down 1, that 5 bead's going to have to move away, along with the 4 returned below it, and all 9 in my current position so that I could continue to subtract. Let's look at some examples of where this might occur. The first example we're going to look at is 73 minus 28. To subtract 28, I'm going to go ahead and subtract my 2 10s. And now we're going to subtract 8 1s. So in the ones column, I'm going to move 1 away, 2 away, 3 away. The next place I can move away is in the tens column, that 5 bead. So that's 4 away as I return below and return the 9 in my current column. Continue subtracting. 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice our answer is 45. 73 minus 28 equals 45. The next example, 623 minus 148. We're going to set 623. And now I'm going to subtract 148. We'll go ahead and subtract the 100. Now in the tens column, I need to subtract 4 or move 4 away. So I'm going to move 1 away, 2 away in that tens column. The next place I can move away is that 5 bead. So 3 away as I return the beads below it and in my current position. Continue counting, subtracting the 4th bead away. Now I'm going to move over to the ones column. In the ones column, I need to subtract 8. So I'm going to bring 1 bead down, 2 down, 3 down. There's no more, so I need to go with my left hand in the next column. And then I'm going to pull a 4th one away as I return my 9. And then continue subtracting. 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice my answer, 475 left. Let's look at one that involves the thousands. I have 8,644. And now I'm going to subtract 3,000. 1, 2, 3,000. I'm going to subtract 8 hundredths. So 1 down, no more to move down. So 2 up as I return the 4 below it. 3 down, 4 down, 5 down, 6 down. The next place is going to be in that next column, that 5 bead. So 7 up as I return the 4 below it and the 9 I'm on. And then 8 down. That takes care of my hundredths. Now I'm going to subtract 6 10s. So in the tens column, 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down. The next place is in the next column, the 1 bead. 5 down as I return the 9 in the column I'm in. 6 down. And now in the next column, I'm going to subtract 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have to go into the next column to get that 5th bead. Take 1 down in the next column is 5 and return the 9 I'm on for an answer of 4,779. The last problem I have an asterisk by because it's kind of an interesting problem. Thought I'd include it in this one anyway. I have 6,347, and now we're going to subtract 1,348. Well, I can subtract my 1,000, my 300s, my 40, and now I need to subtract 8. Now something interesting is going to happen, and you'll see. I'm going to bring 1 down, 2 down, 3 up as I return below it, 4 down, 5 down, 6 down, 7 down. But I needed to subtract 8, and I've only subtracted 7. So where's that one more going to come from? And it's actually over a few columns. If we think about that, 5,000, right before it's going to be 4,999. So I'm actually going to bring that 5 beat up, return the 4 below it, the next 9, including all the way to where my finger is, 4,999. Obviously not going to happen very often, but it is an interesting problem. Okay, let's look at the rule of double zero. This applies whenever you are moving 1 beat at a time away from the counting bar. So I'm trying to move a beat away from the counting bar in the ones. The problem is there's none in the ones and there's none in the tens. So I actually have to go further to the left to that 100. Now think about what happens when I go from 100 to 99. That 1 beat's going to come down. Notice my right index finger is staying on that ones column. The tens column is going to become 9, and the ones column is going to become 9. Right before 100 is 99. So let's look at that again. If I have a 1 in the hundreds, and that's the next place that I can subtract, I'm going to move that down. With my left index finger, I'm also going to return the 9 beads in the tens column. With my right hand, I will return the 9 beads in the ones column. Again, something that's not going to occur as often, but something to be aware of. Let's look at some examples of where that might occur. First practice problem, we're just going to start with 700, and we need to subtract 2. So notice the next place I can subtract is over in that hundreds column. So I'm going to move 1 beat down, return the 9 in the tens with my left hand, return the 9 in the ones with my right hand. But I've only subtracted 1. I've only moved 1 away. The rest were returned. So I need to subtract 1 more in the ones for an answer of 698. All right, let's try the second problem. 423. And now I'm going to subtract 2 hundreds, 2 tens, and now I'm ready to do the 5 ones. So 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. The next place I can subtract is in that hundreds column. So 4 down as I return my tens and ones, and 5 down for an answer of 198. All right, let's try another 3-digit number. 805 minus, and we're going to subtract our 200s, no tens. We're going to subtract 9 ones. So I'm going to take my 5 beat up using that rule of 5. So 1 up as I return the 4 below it, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down, 5 down. I need to keep going, so the next place I can subtract is in the hundreds place. 6 down as I return the tens and the ones. Continue in the ones. 7 down, 8 down, 9 down for an answer of 596. Okay, one more problem. Again, I put an asterisk by this one because, again, it's an interesting problem. 200, or 2,000, excuse me, 658. We're going to go ahead and subtract 6 hundredths. So 1 down, 2 up as I return below it, 3 down, 4 down, 5 down, 6 down. In the tens column, I'm going to subtract 5 tens. There's none to move down. So I'm going to go up to that 5 beat again. 1 up as I return below. 2 down, 3 down, 4 down, 5 down. And now in the last column, I'm going to subtract 9. So in the ones column, 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. Got to go up to that 5 bead. 4 up as I return below it. 5 down, 6 down, 7 down, 8 down, but I needed to subtract 9. So where's that next bead going to come from where I have a spot? That's clear over in the thousands place. So I'm going to move that down, but that means everywhere between my left hand and my right hand, I need to return. So I'm going to have to return the hundreds, the tens, and the ones for an answer of 1,999. That's the last of subtraction. In our next video, we will go into multiplication.